So in this video, we're going to be ranking every single Geometry Dash level that has ever been created on the raw top levels. And yeah, let's start. And then at the end, we're going to view the community ranking and see how close mine is to the community's opinion. Alright, so we have the rank S, A, B, C, D, F. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So the first level on our list is Stereo Madness. And this level, pretty nice level to start the game out. I will have to agree that, yeah, it's kind of boring, but you know what, it's the first level, you're not supposed to expect too much of it. I'd say it's a pretty solid, good first level. I'm going to put that in the B tier, just because of how much nostalgia it might bring back. Next level is Back on Track. Now, this level, it would have been much better if it wasn't for that annoying meme that everyone uses. I mean, only morons use that meme in the community at this point. It's probably the worst meme ever created, the Back on Track memes. The level would be put in the B tier since it is a pretty nice introduction to the jump orbs, but unfortunately that's just the way it goes, so unfortunately get my C tier blessing. Next is Geist. Now this level, fairly solid start to the jump ring. That last coin, however, is pretty annoying. So I will put it up in the B tier with Stereo Madness. Next one we're going to be talking about is Dry Out. The song drops bass pretty damn hard, and I must say it definitely does help improve my score. The level's gameplay isn't that bad. Oh my god, it is pouring rain. Sorry if it like thunders in the background, but I'll have to put it in the C tier. Next level is Bass After Bass. It does show some portions of like good gameplay, but for the most part the level doesn't have the best gameplay. So I'm gonna put you in the C tier. Alright, next up is Can't Let Go. Where do I even start with this? The gameplay is awful, and well, I would complain that it's that's harder than X-Step. I mean, like, I beat X-Step in 203 attempts, and I beat this thing in 300 and something attempts. That was before my old phone broke, and now I can one attempt mostly all the Geometry Dash levels. So, Can't Let Go, you get my D tier blessing. Next one we're gonna be ranking is Jumper. Alright, so I beat this one also before Can't Let Go, so I'm gonna put this in. The level, it's not terrible. I mean, it's an easily forgettable level, so I'm just gonna put it in the C tier because it's just so easily forgettable. The list rankings, that does not create a very I don't know. It creates a very sus shape. Time Machine. Triple spikes. Get my B tier because I like triple stuff. Because I like triple spikes. Cycles. Alright. More triple spikes, but to the less extent. The gameplay is also slightly more buffed. And Cycles was one of the last levels I beaten. Despite now looking at it was pretty easy, and I already verified a copy of the level where all three, where the entire level is just 3 spikes. You get my C tier blessing. X-Step. The song is a banger. It's a pretty nice level. But it does have some really weird gameplay mechanics, which stops it from putting me in the S tier. So I'm going to give it an A tier. Alright, Clutterfunk. I don't know why people hate this level so much. Like, yeah, I get this song is kind of weird, but it's honestly a B tier level. I don't really see much that's wrong with this level. Theory of Everything. Also known as, I don't know, Theory of Nothing. The level has no memory type gameplay, which is what I would have definitely used, but this was made in 1.5, so I'm gonna give it that excuse. And also rank it along with the rest of my C tier levels. The C tier is the biggest tier at the moment. Electro Man Adventures. I remember feeling so special when I beat this level. Now we're starting to get to the brand new levels where the gameplay and decoration is a lot better, so I'm gonna put this thing up in the B tier because it's a fairly solid level. Club Step, instant S tier. Club Step Monster. Electrodynamics. Where do I even start with this? The level's really enjoyable. It has really fast gameplay. It's super amazing. It's a level that I'm definitely gonna come back to play when I beat it because I have 97% on it because I don't even play these levels that much, but I will say It's the reason why I'm not really that bored of the game, so it also gets my S tier. Hexagon Force. It's a fairly decent song. The level is just like 40% is my only real issue with this level, so it gets my B tier blessing. Blast processing. Alright, let's talk about this. So blast processing has the very infamous thwomp sound, which I'm pretty sure you've heard more than once, so you get my S tier blessing because it's a banger sound. Theory of Everything too. It suffers the exact same fate as Theory of Everything, plus that fatal ship part at about 80%, which makes the level a little bit better than Theory of Everything. So I'm going to place it above Theory of Everything. It is slightly better, but it still has a lot less memory gameplay than I would wish it would have. Geometrical Dominator overuses rainbow blocks. Rainbow blocks suck, and I know every reason why. And that's pretty obvious why I don't like them. So you know what, this level's going in the D tier, just simply because of the overuse of really flashy colors. The memory part is really infamous, so you know what, I'm just gonna put it in the bottom of the C tier. Alright, Deadlocked. Alright, so this level, Deadlocked, it's a fairly solid level. The song is pretty interesting. I'm just gonna place it up in the A tier. It's a fairly solid level. Still doesn't meet club step standards though. Finger Dash, also known as the original name, was something completely different. The level was fairly solid, except the last part of the level was probably designed in like 20 minutes. So you get my A tier blessing. Now this part should be fairly short because we're going to do the meltdown part. There's only 3 levels here. So will we finally put levels in the F tier yet? Well, let's see. The 7 Seas. Words cannot describe how much of a fucking banger this level is. For that, you get my S tier blessing. Viking Arena is what the 7 Seas tried to be similar to the 7 Seas, but suffered the fate of a little bit less on the theming side, so I mean, it does stick to, like, a very specific theme, but, like, I honestly just feel like the atmosphere could be a little bit better on the level, so you get my A tier. Airborne Robots, it was a fairly solid level, just, I don't know, I keep forgetting about the level, so you get my B tier blessing. Now, let's go to the world levels. This is probably where I'm gonna start to place things in the F tier. These levels are really short, so I'm hoping my explanation will also be short because they're like 20 seconds long. First level is Payload. The level is okay, it's not really the best. For that you rank above Can't Let Go, despite no, I'm just gonna do that. So, Can't Let Go is still the worst level in the game by far. Beast Mode. You know what, because there was a level in the daily chat, there was a daily level that uses this song, and everyone just said Mr. Beast Mode, so for that I'm just going to place it up in the A tier because of that. Because Mr. Beast is a good YouTuber. Machina. The level was probably made in like 10 minutes, so for that you also get my D tier blessing. Years. Another level may be made in 20 minutes, except a little bit better than Machina. The only reason Machina isn't in the C tier is just simply because the song is extremely overused, and I don't know why. Front Lines. The level is solid enough. At least it has the decency to stick around one theme. So for that, you earn my respect in the upper C tier. Alright. Space Pirates. Level uses a song, and it's a level. So most levels, like all of them, always get in the C tier like that. Striker, the level is a little bit better than Payload. It's just that level took me way too long to beat. Embers, a completely ball-formed level. Don't feel weird about what I just said. I bet all the dirty-minded people are already telling me in the comments below. C tier is just too forgettable. Round 1, more like around 69. It's almost as bad as Can't Let Go. And I literally just remember having an absolutely awful time with the level. Monster Dance Off, that's an okay level. Except it's a little bit better than that. And there's just one thing I like to replace here. And this is gonna piss the shit out of too many people. But Machina's an F tier level. So Machina's in the F tier, and that's currently the worst level. Now let's take a look at the Vault of Secrets level, the challenge, and then Sub-Zero, the Vault of Secrets level, the challenge. Why do we keep calling it that? Probably because that's the first thing I see, because that image is literally like pixelated. Because the level looks like it was rushed together and has like 20,000 bugs, it goes in the D tier. Press start. This is a banger level, also goes up in the S tier along with these other Chad levels. Knock 'em. The coins were once awful and now they're better, so you get in the B tier for that. And then finally, last but not least, Power Trip. The level is real fun, trust me. I know I had a lot of fun playing the level, so because of that, go up in the S tier. So this is my list. In the S tier we have Electrodynamics, Club Step, Power Trip, Blast Processing, the 7 Cs, and Press Start. In the A tier we have X Step, Deadlocked, Finger Dash, Viking Arena, and Beast Mode. In the B tier we have Stereo Madness, Airborne Robots, Knock 'em, Geist, Time Machine, Clutterfunk, Electroman Adventures, Hexagon Force. And in the C tier we have Frontlines, Back on Track, Dry Out, Base After Base, Jumper, Theory of Everything 2, Cycles, Theory of Everything, Geometrical Dominator, Years, Space Pirates, and Embers. In the D tier we have the Challenge, Monster Dance Off, Payload, Striker, I almost said Stairs, Round 1, and Can't Let Go. In the F tier we have Machina. Now let's check and see what the community says about this. Alright, this is much different than my list. On the S tier they have Electroman Adventures, Deadlock, Electrodynamics, Theory of Everything 2, Finger Dash, and Hexagon Force. It's missing Club Step. In the A tier they put X Step, Clutterfunk, Jumper, Blast Processing, Club Step, Geometrical Dominator, Theory of Everything, Can't Let Go, Press Start, Knock 'em, Time Machine, Back on Track, and Geist. In B tier they put Cycles, Power Trip, Airborne Robots, Dry Out, Base After Base, Viking Arena, the 7 Cs, and Stereo Madness. Nothing in the C or D tier. I'm actually very surprised there. And the F tier they have every single GD Vault level plus the Vault of Secrets level. And I am very surprised. Because legitimately, that is completely different from what I made. And yeah.